Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making another of Kendra's card challenge cards. This is card challenge number 23. We're going to be using the Violet Dream suite of products. This is the Violet Dream Specialty Designer Series paper. We have the Shimmering Stripes Specialty paper, along with the Framed Violets stamp set, okay? Before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzz-worthy business of the day. We have our Aspens of Gratitude paper pumpkin kit that's going to give you 10 cards. Early Espresso is the stamping spot. We have some coordinating dies here that you can purchase if you're subscribers of the paper pumpkin, and I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our product of the month. This is the Glow of Harvest Designer Series paper. It is a specialized pearlized specialty paper. It gives you 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 single-sided designs. You can add this exclusive product to any order for $5 when you spend $75 or more in that single order, okay? Next, we have our Designer Series paper and cardstock sale going on, where you earn but you get 15% off of select Designer Series paper and cardstock. That sale is going on to August 31st. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I've stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up! Product. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. Lastly, we have our Stampin' Rewards program. This is where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. You redeem rewards on future orders. You track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up! Account once you have opted into the rewards program. Rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date, okay? And that is all of our buzzworthy business of the day. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. I need to show you what project we're doing, right? Today we are working on sketch number 6. So we're going to be doing this one here. So it's a quick and easy one. I'm going to start by doing a little bit of stamping. So I have some basic white here that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and we're going to stamp a flower in some black ink. And is this a landscape card? No, this is portrait. So we're going to put this right here. I have to check that, so when I'm doing my insides, I do it the right way. So we have that. Then we're going to sit this to the side for just a second. And I have a tiny piece of basic white here. I'm not sure with the measurements. I just cut it down to fit my sentiment. Your sentiment could be different, so your size will be different. So this is Take Care. We're going to stamp this in Peaceful Pine. I'm going to try to get this straight. Oh, that looks good. I cut 2 pieces just in case. So we will set that to the side, and we're going to come back to this. I'm going to get some my light Peaceful Pine here, and I'm going to color in our flower on the inside of our card. Well, for the inside of our card. It's not inside yet, is it? And I need to slow down because I'm already messing up. There we go. Then we're going to color the flowers in Hydrangea Hue. I leave the insides of my cards blank as far as sentiments most of the time, just so that I can write whatever I want in there. So let's get some Stampin' Seal and add this to a piece of Hydrangea Hue that is 5 by 3 3/4. And then we're going to add this to our card base, which is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. Okay, and then that piece of basic white, we're going to attach that to some Hydrangea Hue. I'm going to use that with liquid glue because that's going to have a small little border. I don't want to pop it down and then need to move it and can't. So let's put this on here. Trying to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, so we have that done. Next, we're going to bring in our designer series paper from the card sketch, and we're going to have add some of this shimmery stripes designers specialty paper. It's not designer paper, it's just specialty paper. Uh-oh, I'm peeling off the wrong end, and I was peeling the paper apart instead of, I have adhesive sheets on the back, and I'm just going to add this right to my designer series paper here, right along the edge here of my, what letter is this? This is letter, oh, it's on the back, letter B, pattern paper B. I'm just going to trim off the ends that I have an overhang. Then I'm going to get my liquid glue, and I'm going to put some glue right along the edge here. So we're going to add this to this paper. I'm going to do it corner to corner right there. And I'm going to get this one. Oh, looks like I put that glue a little bit too far out. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and add it to our card base. Woo! I thought that was going to flip over on my mat. Oh my God, just got this mat nice and clean. I don't want to be getting it all gunkied up. So let's sit this right. Oh! I knew something was going to happen. Come on. You gotta work with me, not against me. Well, I do have an adhesive eraser, so we'll take care of that. So next, I have an element from the designer series paper. This is one of die cuts that comes in the designer series paper pack. And I already added dimensionals, so just bear with me while I remove these backings. I hope you guys are enjoying this series of cards, series of videos for these card challenge cards, because I like doing the card challenge. It's nice. I get to make a lot of different layouts, things that I would not have thought of to do myself, and sometimes things that I have done myself, but it's okay. I get to do it in different papers now. So we're gonna put this on. Let me see, where do they have? They have the sentiment kind of at the bottom. Yeah, I put this paper too far down. Okay, so we're just gonna do that right there like that, and I'm gonna get some dimensionals and pop up my sentiment. Let me do half dimensionals. Only because I just need them. This is such a small, such a small piece. I don't think a whole dimensional is needed. Yeah, this was supposed to be up a little bit more. I should have paid attention more to the sketch. Uh-oh, and I think I put this dimensionals in the wrong spot. Let's move it here. Yeah, and I'm gonna need a little bit of glue on the end. Ooh, everything's all gunkied up. So, and it's okay that my card is not gonna look exactly like the sketch. Again, I tell you guys, a sketch is just a starting point. You don't have to follow it exactly. In this case, I didn't do it on purpose, but it's fine. It looks fine. Okay, so that is that. That is the card sketch done. Now we're going to add some bling. So I have the adhesive-backed balloons here, if I can get into it. I'm going to get some of these. Let's use these fresh freesia ones. Put one here. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. Let's put one here. And one up here. Just like that. Now on the sketch, it does have a place that she recommended putting the bling, but of course you can place it wherever you like. But this is it. This is card sketch number 6 from Kendra's Card Challenge number 23. Okay, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.